How to make dark techno. First, let's set the tempo to somewhere like 140 BPM and start with a deep punch kick from a sample pad. And I'll layer another kick to add some highs to our main kick. Then we need an open hi-hat. I'll add some reverb to this. And use stereo enhancer to widen the hi-hat a bit. Then let's add some shakers. Some closed hi-hats. And some percussion. Let's add distortion to this percussion. Cut the lows. And boost some highs. Then I'll also add this percussion loop. And add some delay to this. Some distortion. Some nice plate reverb. Some EQ to cut the lows. And some saturation on the high end. Then we need some crashes. And at the second half of the drop, let's add some claps. And some rides. Guys, if you want these drum samples, you can check out my sample pack from the link in the description. The pack contains more than 400 drum samples, including kicks, claps, snares, hi-hats, percussion, and more. And the sounds are really high quality and will make your production process easier and faster. So if you're interested in it, make sure to check it out using the link in description. Now let's create the classic techno rumble bass. For that, we'll link the kick to a parallel channel, add some delay and reverb. Since we're aiming for a dark vibe, let's distort the reverb and cut the highs. Finally, let's sidechain this to the kick with a limiter. Then I'll add a repetitive synth bass. Let's sidechain this and cut the lows to make space for our rumble. Then let's also add a high Reese bass. I'll just sidechain this and cut the lows. Now we need to build atmosphere in the track. For that, I'll use a pad like this. Let's sidechain this and cut the lows and the highs from this. I'll also add this noise sample in the background. Then we need an repetitive and energetic lead like this. I'll sidechain this and use EQ to cut the lows. Then we need an acid line. I'll sidechain this, cut the lows, and add some panning. Now that the drop's done, let's move on to the intro and the build-up. Let's start with the kick, the percussion loop, and the noise sample. And after 8 bars, let's add the hi-hats, the shakers, and the pads. Moving on to the builder, let's use a high pass filter to dip the kick. And let's also introduce the lead using a cutoff filter. Then let's create a snare roll and introduce it with a filter like this. Then we need some risers. And some downlifters. Finally, to finish off the builder, let's use a high pass on the master channel to thin out the buildup like this. Then I'll just duplicate this and change things around at the second half. So guys, our track is now finished. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and let's see our final result.